Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Jackie and I film weekly videos for you guys. Today's video is on none other than the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Vault collection. I did use pretty sure every single brush minus like one or two in this collection on my face. I used so many on my eyes to create this eye look right here. I used all the face brushes that I possibly could, and I tried to give you my honest, thoughtful review on these brushes and let you know if it is worth your money. So if you're interested in seeing how I created this pretty little sunset eye look and face look right here using the Jaclyn Hill brushes, then keep on watching. But before you do, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Click it, like it, love it, watch it, follow me on my journey. As always, I'm having so much fun with you guys. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So I am super excited to finally have this in my possession. So I don't really have that many brushes in my collection. So I thought, what better way to stock up than with this actual collection right here. I'm super, super, super excited. It comes in this gorgeous packaging. It retails for $165. You can get 10% off with a ton of codes out there. I used Jack Attack, obviously, Jaclyn Hill's code. So yeah, it comes in this gorgeous box, which I absolutely love because when I'm traveling, I usually put my brushes in like a soft case and they get squished and messed up. So I'm excited to have this case to travel with. It's sparkly, but it's not like that. It's not that sparkly, you know, texture that comes off. It is like baked in there, if you will. So I love that. It opens up so kind of cool, like diagonally, and all the brushes are inside like this. So you don't have to order the Master Collection if you don't want to. So you can also just order this is the Face Master Collection, which retails for $58. And then you have the Eye Master Collection, which retails for $42. And then when you buy the bundle, you do get all of these extra brushes. $165 sounds like a lot, but really with the discount, and if you break it down individually by brushes, it's really like $6 a brush. Plus you're getting this plus you're getting this awesome case. So for me, $6 a brush, you can't beat that. And I love Morphe brushes. They're just really good quality. So yeah, I'm super excited to try them out. I am going to do a full face of makeup using as many brushes as possible. So yeah, we are just going to jump right into it. So since we're doing the eyes, I will go in and start with the Eye Master Collection. So I'm going to take the JH30, which is the Beast Mode Blender brush. And it has a tip like this. It's just a fluffy, natural haired brush. Oh, you guys, and actually, since it's a Jaclyn Hill collection, I'm going to be using the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. I have the original, so it doesn't have any shade names. So yeah, I'm just going to take the lightest shade in the palette and dust her all over my eyes to kind of set. So I'm not really sure what kind of look I'm going for today. Probably something pretty natural. But I'm just trying to decide what brush I want to go in with next. And so I was just looking for kind of like a round tapered blending brush. I am going to go in with the more rounded one, the JH32 Transition Blender brush, and kind of just work on my crease. So I am going to take her kind of warm brown shade in that palette and work that into my crease. It feels nice, it's soft, it's not pokey or scratchy or anything like that. And for me, I like the size of it. Like it fits pretty perfectly into my crease. Actually, let me zoom you in a little bit while we're working on the face. Okay, is that better? Whew, look at my eyebrows, they are rough. Next, I am going to go in with a darker shade with a smaller crease brush. This is the JH35. And I'm going to go in with a little bit of a darker color. I wanna say this is the color Pukey, but I'm not sure. They definitely pick up a good amount of pigment, so make sure to tap that brush off. Oh wow, I do like the shape of this brush. I don't have anything in my collection that has, like that kind of squished end, so I really like that. It gets right in your crease so well. Now to darken it up a little bit more, I am going to take the JH34 brush and go into an even darker shade. This one does feel a little bit scratchy when I'm putting it into my crease. And I mean, it is brand new, so I'm sure that it will soften up with use. I'm going in with the JH36 brush, and that is the eye buffer brush. And I'm actually just taking the orangey shade from her palette, and we're gonna blend out these harsh lines. We're gonna go in with the JH40, which is the Precision Blender brush, and I'm taking her deepest red in that palette. So next, I'm going to go in with actually that same brush. I'm gonna go in with that same brush, and I'm taking a little bit of her purple shimmer and putting that on the outer V. These brushes so far are working really well. We're going to use the JH41, which is the all over lid brush, and I'm going into like this rose goldy shade in her palette, and I'm gonna put that on the lid right where the purple meets, kind of in the center. Maybe all over. So that's without wetting the brush, and it picks up a pretty good amount of pigment. I'm going in with the lightest shade in the palette, and I'm just gonna dot that right in the center of my eyelid. And then, because I feel like we lost a little bit of that orange, I'm gonna go back into that orange shade and bring it all the way up. Okay, what's crazy is like, there was no fallout on my face from those eyeshadows, from the brushes. They really just worked really well. So next we are going to move into the face collection. And I'm super excited to try out the foundation brush because supposedly it's like everyone's holy grail foundation brush. Okay, so this, oh my gosh, it's so soft. This is the JH03, and I really just love like the weight to this, the size, like it feels like it's gonna be good. That was really nice. There are no streaks anywhere. It blended out so effortlessly. Wow, I really like that. I really like the way that this brush feels, and I can definitely see myself using it to put on foundation in the future. The only thing I will say about this that I'm already noticing is when you're doing makeup, your hands get dirty, and these white brushes, you probably can't already see, but are already getting fairly dirty. So I definitely think that is the only downfall, is that these will definitely get dirty really quickly. Okay, after foundation is concealer, and I know there is a concealer brush in here. I'm pretty sure JH08, which is the Anything Creamy brush, and I'm pretty sure this is to blend out concealer. It is a little bit pokey, like it's kind of hurting my under eyes, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's like, I don't think I like the way that it looks. Let me try brushing rather than. See, brushing, when you brush, let me zoom you in so you can see what I'm talking about. When you brush it, like it definitely leaves streaks, I feel like. But when you stipple it, like this, it hurts. So that, like, do you see that? Like what it's doing to my eyeball right there? So far, this is probably my least favorite brush. Like I feel like my under eyes look super textured and they hurt a little bit, to be completely honest. So yeah, this one I think I could live without and stick to my beauty blender for the under eyes. We are going to set the under eyes with the JH07, which she says to use as her under eye brush. So I am just going to take my powder and set the under eyes. Now the brush that I use for setting my under eyes now is it doesn't have a number, but it is another Morphe brush, and it's actually a little bit bigger and it feels a little bit softer, but I do like this brush. So I do like this one because it is a little bit smaller, so I feel like it's easier to get in, underneath your eyes. Okay, next we are going to bronze. I'm super excited about this brush. This is the JH02 brush. So it definitely has a different kind of shape than I'm used to, but I feel like that would be good for contouring. Normally to bronze, I use this other Morphe brush, which is huge and soft and fluffy, but the two are definitely different shapes. So I'm curious to see how this works. So I'm going to go in with my Marc Jacobs Tantastic bronzer. We're going to swirl her around and see how she goes. It's a nice brush, but it's definitely a brush that I'm gonna have to get used to. Like, I'm definitely gonna have to get used to the shape of it. Like, I don't know, if it was like a tiny bit, it's hard to describe. I don't know. I don't know if I'll be reaching for this one as much as I thought I was going to like it. Next brush, we have the JH05 is the Perfect Contour Brush. So that is this guy right here. So now that I've bronzed, let me go in with a deeper shade and contour a little bit. So this brush I absolutely love. It is the perfect shape, the perfect density, the perfect size to really get in there and contour those cheekbones. I think this might be the standout fave for me. Normally I used an angled brush, but this one works really, 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 really well. Next up, we are going with the JH04, and this is the angled blush brush. This is a different kind of brush for me. Normally I use, it's actually this blush brush by Tarte, and it's a little bit bigger. The shape's definitely a lot different, but they're both angled, so I could see me liking this. So let's see how it goes. This is a little bit denser than I'm used to, so I feel like you have to be careful when applying product. And then we have the JH09, which is the Glow Baby Glow brush. This is her favorite brush for highlight, so I am going to, since we're all about Jaclyn Hill today, oh, that's not it. I'm going to go in with a Champagne Pop and highlight away. There we go. Wow. I do like that one. Oh, you know what I did forget? Guys, I think I've just about used every freaking brush in this collection. This is the JH10, and this is the Snatch Your Edges brush. And I think she uses this to like clean up her eyes, but I'm going to use this actually to contour my nose and see how that works. Oh, wow, that works so good, but holy crap, does it put on a lot of pigment. Oh my goodness. We're gonna need to blend that out. Okay, last but not least is this Mac Daddy JH01. You guys, this brush is so big. This is a powder brush, obviously. So I am just going to dip into my powder. Holy crap, it gets your face done in like 2 seconds. Wow. I'm obsessed. Obsessed. And actually the last brush, guys, I've literally used almost every single brush in this collection. All the face brushes for sure. Not all the eye brushes, but this is the JH06, and this is the, she calls this my everything brush, and I'm pretty sure this is the brush that she uses to put the hourglass ambient lighting all over her face. So that is what I'm going to use it for, and I'm obsessed with this stuff. So I'm just gonna dip her in, and honestly, you guys, this brush is a little bit scratchy. All right, you guys, so this is the final look using the Jaclyn Hill Morphe brush collection. I have thoughts. Okay, so for me, I think this brush collection was a good idea because I didn't have a lot of brushes and I really wanted to stock up on brushes. With that being said, I had a few standout favorites and a few that I didn't like so much. The ones that I could do without were the JH06, which was her everything brush, the was this? This is the JH04. It's the blush brush, but I'll use it. I just don't think I needed it. The JH08, which is her everything creamy brush, this guy for concealer just did not do it for me. I didn't like the way that it felt underneath my eyes. It was kind of hard to maneuver. I mean, in the end, it did the job, but I think there are better alternatives to your concealer. But you might also find another use for this brush other than that. And then the bronzer brush. It's not that I didn't like it. I think it's just gonna take a little bit of getting used to. The standout brushes that I love, that I would absolutely recommend if you're not gonna buy the collection, this guy right here, the JH01, everyone needs a giant fluffy brush. You can do bronzer with this if you wanna do an all over face bronzer. You can do your powder with it like I did. You can do a finishing powder. Also like I did with this. I really, really, really love this brush. Then the JH10, this is her defining brush. I loved this for my nose contour. I can see me loving this to clean up underneath my eyes. I can see me loving this to clean up underneath my contour. Love, 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 love this brush. The JH05, this was her contouring brush. I don't have anything like this in my collection and I absolutely love it, so I highly recommend this brush. And then I did really love the JH09, which was her highlighting brush. I don't have anything like this in my collection either, and I think it's just the perfect size for that highlight for your cheekbones, for your nose, for your Cupid's bow. I really, really, really loved this. That being said, most of my favorites were her face brushes. The eye brushes, I did love. They all performed great with the exception, I think there was like one scratchy brush that I didn't like, and it was actually this guy, the JH34. It was a little bit scratchy. If you can deal with scratchy, then I do recommend it because I feel like it blended out my eyeshadows like a dream. Like, I feel like my blending game is literally gonna be 100 times better now that I do have all the brushes I could need. With that being said, if you have the money and you need brushes, I think this is a great idea, a great value. Literally, there's maybe like 2 brushes in this whole entire thing that I didn't use today, and that maybe a brush or 2 that I don't see myself reaching for. Again, with that said, there's so many other brushes that I literally will probably use every day. So, I do think it's a good value if you have the money. If not, she sells them individually, so go out and get your hands on those, gotta have brushes. Anyways, guys, I had so much fun filming this video for you as always. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Click it, like it, love it, watch it. Follow me on my journey. I'm having so much fun with you guys. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.